Last episode we explored the depth charges and broke through this wall. We found this massive structure. The super colossal bullet shaped structure, aged and dilapidated, juts out from the rock wall. Corrosion and rust suffused the metallic plates, its curved hull reflecting an unsettling kaleidoscope of shifting blue and green lights. I wonder if that was before or after the civilization fell to the sea. I imagine it's after. I imagine this is a new-ish creation. Star-hilted sword backlit by a radiant cog. Oh yes, it's the old. Is it the Russians? It's an old Russian vessel. Designation likely details.
You should see this.
Oh my god. Look at it. It's a sub.
And by no means a modern one.
It's Soviet. Oh my god.
The subject of much debate when it was found. A new variable in an already impossible equation.
It's sunk here. What happened to the crew?
They survived the crash. For a time. But there was no escape. There was only sacrifice. And pain.
Explains the bodies we saw.
Oh, here we go. Land ahoy.
Still in pretty good shape, all things considered.
Guessing we can't just drive it out of here?
I don't think that would go well for anybody. No.
What's over there though? Ah, off screen. Right, okay. Got a couple of new areas. We'll go in the sub first. Seems like we'll possibly...
Mac, dangerous.
Yeah, Bear, you got that right. Grenade rigged. It'll explode if it's opened.
They were trying to keep something out.
So, give me the grenade. Oh shit. We need to cut. I would like the grenade. I don't know why we can't just cut these. They said they were trying to keep something out. They expected to come here and try and open that. And that's why that will pull the pin. Don't know how successful that contraption is. It looks like it doesn't even work.
A giant plate.
No, Moses. It's a satellite dish.
They were trying to contact the outside world.
It hums. I can feel it.
It is still active, yes. A modified version of the submarine's communication systems.
After all this time, it's still transmitting?
It is how the site was first discovered. By Kane deep-sea rovers. Ironic. Only now, after no one is left to rescue, was a distress signal finally received.
Georgie Maximili Seaman, my dearest Anastasia, I write to you from the ocean's depths with a heavy heart and a longing soul. I fear that I may never see you again, and I must pour out my heart to you in this letter, lest it burst with the weight of my love. I have seen an incredible event that has shaken me to my core. As I stood upon the deck of our Lima, my face and arms on fire, I tussled with the captain. Then the shadows came upon us. They had assailed our captain, intent on dragging him down to their watery lair. I watched in horror, and then something miraculously happened. They stopped their attack. Instead, they took him in their loving arms and carried him away. I do not know why they spared him, or what fate awaits him in this underwater kingdom, but I know I saw a glimmer of mercy in their cold eyes, and I felt a strange sense of awe and wonder, as if the very fabric of the universe had been torn asunder. My love for you will burn bright until my end. Brutal. Oh, that's just the translation. Can't do anything else with it.
They stayed here, but they are gone now.
Yeah, if they sunk, how long could they have survived?
With whatever supplies they had, not long.
Pretty lights.
Mac, he's right. Look. Bioluminescence.
Explains a lot.
Bioluminescence is actually incredible. I don't even I don't understand it.
Poor sailors. Poor people.
Their minds wouldn't be a part of the Nexus. It didn't exist then.
What have we got here? Nothing. Yeah, have an arm. There we go. Come on, give me something good. Like a pair of snips so we can get that grenade off the door.
Hello, I am Moses.
They were buried in their uniforms.
Hello. Hello there.
Charlie Mac, is it a puzzle?
Bear trap.
No, Bear. It's a booby trap. Be careful with that.
Interesting.
It's a bear trap. Perfect for bears, and we are a bear. Throw that in the bear trap. Oh, I'm a beast. I'm a beast. Exactly what you... Ooh, we got a claymore. A dagger with a chain. Right. I think we should try and dismantle them.
Wow. Did you really just do that?
Yeah,
Trick
dude.
is, breaking the chain off as close to the hilt as you can.
Cool trick.
Arm shot from the bear trap. But this synthetic skin is something else.
Yeah. Put it on my head and be like Leatherface. Right, so what can we use a chain for? New bear trap. Ornamental design that doesn't look like it was meant for stabbing, more slicing or teeth picking. Right. So that means we could possibly use that to cut the grenade off the... Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why could we not get through this door with him again? Oh, lads.
Where's the wheel now?
Smart Mac.
Depends on what's behind it.
That was a complete fluke. I was like, oh, we'll just use the bear trap on it because it'll be funny. It actually worked. Okay, that's pretty funny. Not gonna lie. Okay, we'll not go through there yet because we're busy with the bear. What can we do? What? She's stuck behind a door that she needs a handprint for, so I don't know how to do that. Let's continue exploring with the bear. Simon Dimitri, would you like to go bowling? 1st of April 82, Akala was deployed to great success. The housing of Siezoelectric ceramics and magnostrictive rare earth alloys produced the ULF underwater signal as planned. One more test that we can go home. Boynya's nowhere to be seen. He's hiding in his sanctuary, muttering to himself. He's not taking the lieutenant's death well. Andre, you intraceable bastard. Look what you've left me with. The officers have gone into a spin, and the seamen are following suit. You know I'm not cut out for leadership. That was a game for you and the captain. Now I've got no choice. I'll hold the line until Boynya comes to his senses. Then we'll be square. Andruka square. Situation is this. Not a problem in the short term. Air filters weren't damaged in the fire. We might get a bit woozy now and then, but we won't go out like Komarov. Water. The recycler should last indefinitely, assuming the pumps don't give out. No use worrying about it now. Food. That's our weak point. Igregovich estimates we've only got 2 days worth, even with rationing. How did that wannabe Tolstoy let the men clobber him like this? That's what we get for leaving a kid in charge of food. I gave it my best, Andruka, but it isn't my lane. Although my menial tasks I assigned kept their minds off hunger a couple of days, so that's something. I can hear them even up there in sonar, shouting, cursing at each other, cursing the captain and me too. Combined with the clatter of debris hitting the Lima's hull, it's quite the symphony, not maddening at all. Jesus. This, fuck me, I don't know if I'm going to read all this, lads. Not going to lie, it's massive. Akula is offline and the sonar's cooked, but I knew that already. Just using my own tricks on myself. They'll take more work to ignore the gnawing pain in my stomach. Brain death might work. Turns out Komarov was way ahead of that mark. Komarov, just lying in the pantry, useless, wasted, chilled. Burke's alive and I'm not even surprised. I want to hold off telling Kisa. I should tell the captain though. Might finally pull him out of his daze. Andre's not a fan of what we're doing. Can't say I blame him, but it's too late. Something's very wrong. That was not the Boynya I know. He had bolts of the cloth peek out from under his uniform before. Mostly he kept his faith to himself. Not tonight. I would call it religious mania. Afterwards he stood and spoke about how we must purify ourselves. 3 straight days of bone broth is enough to make starvation appealing. Isa knows. He's been hanging around Igregovich since appointing himself the chef's bodyguard. Must have heard the pipes same as I did. Now he's stormed off to confront Boynya. He's got a temper like a volcano. When I tried to stop him, he turned around and asked if our positions were reversed. Would Andrei have stopped trying to save me? Kid's got a point. I found Sergei confident Stas as he robbed our half-butchered Kisa yesterday. I made a joke about seasoning. He did not appreciate it. Well, I got what I wanted. It was more of a snarl than a sob, but it was an expression of emotion that wasn't religious zealotry. My plan backfired though. He locked himself in his cabin again. Bastard may have murdered Kisa, but he and his purifying path were the only things holding these animals back from indiscriminately ripping each other apart. Things are about to get very ugly. We've reached our end game. The water recycler is gone. We are saved. Probably hoping to be greeted by some biblical scourge when he opened the main hatch, or at least the crushing embrace of deep sea currents. He wasn't expecting breathable air in a potable water. His woeful howls were eloquent to that point. One mystery solved. He who doesn't take risks never drinks champagne. Turns out these blue crystals sprouting up everywhere, they're phosphorescent, produce heat and give me the heebie-jeebies, just like all the other local attractions. Igregovich is savvier than I thought. He's got a good heart, which worries me. I'll keep an eye on him. Perfect spot for the relay, so they set that up. Broadcasting SOS. They killed Sergei. They were ashamed. Boynya had to do it. I didn't see him approach. He had Sergei on the altar with Gokhoroch's knife across his throat. Before anyone had a chance to move, then he was off again, leaving the men to deal with the aftermath of his inscrutable actions. Dmitri, Alexei and Kirill have left us without a goodbye. Traitorous swine, skulking cursed thing. Yeah, lad, this is shit. This is all boring. I don't care. So basically, they ate each other and started sacrificing people. Okay. And now we're back here. Okay, so that's... Let's see if we can cut this. grenade off.
Great. Now it's got a grenade.
Right. I don't know what the... Oh, okay, so we used the chain to hold the pin down. Fair enough.
Hold there. Spiders. I do not like it here. This is no place for children to play.
More than that, it is a tomb.
Stanislav Igorovich. Yelena, I am troubled. The comrade captain ordered me to do a terrible thing, an act that will leave an indelible black mark upon my heart. Yet it may be the only way to stop this crew from tearing each other apart. Are 27 lives worth the price of my soul? These musings are most. I dare not refuse. Ingroken waits me outside, listening to my pipes. I know that man is eccentric and dangerous, but what time to inspect my plumbing? Regard, what? What a time to inspect my plumbing? Is that a euphemism for bum fun? Regardless, the path ahead leads deeper into the dark. I will need you in my heart, a beacon, yours always, Stas. I've begun my work. I helped Kromanov get the last laugh. He'd always asked me to make Golsterby. I'm sure he will enjoy forcing the men to eat boiled cabbage one last time. Thought it would just be Komarov. I thought we were giving him dignity, creating life in death, but it only led to more death, to a hunger for it. When the captain brought Kisa to me, he broke the seal. Goncharov has assembled a pack. They've been talking about crew members, delivering them to be fresh. They guard me at all times, so I'm not free in my actions. The other survivors have been rounded up, tied in the next room. We have no refrigeration now. Every day I am sent to peel another portion from one of them. Each time they beg me to end it, between their sobbed screams. The knife in my hand would be a final hope if I dared. I do not, I am weak, forgive me, Lena. This guy was skinning motherfuckers alive. Being freed from the lemur has been good for the men's psyches. They are mostly their old selves. Even the few prisoners left alive seem content to forget everything that happened to mere hours ago. I don't know if I can do that, it weighs on me. I cannot sleep, the campsite is calm. Sergei freed himself upon the captain's grip and remains with us now. There's no need for further violence with all the dead left from those last hellish days. Water is plentiful. I've cured most of the meat. It will last for weeks now. Shadows are watching us. Lenochka, I am saved. I followed Gronk. He found edible algae growing around the crystals deeper in the cave. I begged him to tell the crew, but he stared at me like I was a fool. To feed everyone, we would have to go deeper into the shadows. We both know that this is not an option. There's something there, something more dangerous, even more than our disturbed comrades. I think this will be my last letter to you. My wound falters, and Dmitri is not the most exemplary nurse, despite his protestations to the contrary. We buried those we could find, a sailor's grave for all. At least in the end, the ocean will be a place of rest for them, rather than one of horror. I know you will never see the notes. All the same, I love you, Stas. Wonder if we're going to find some cannibalized corpse.
Charlie Mac, the pictures. These are useful.
You're right, Mose. Those are escape suits.
If any of them are left.
You could use them to reach the surface. They would likely survive the water pressure outside.
Moses, we need those suits. Do you understand?
I will find them. I am a very smart bear now.
I will aid him in his search. While I still have time.
That's a pressure container. Depleted battery. Okay. We can recharge that with him. But we need a pressure canister or an oxygen tank. I imagine that's what that is. Right. We are... That's it. You can't actually go anywhere else. Right, well, let's do that with him then. Do we have any type of pressure container? I don't think we do. I mean, would a grenade work? That'll relieve some pressure. Doubt it. No. Right, let's do this then anyway, because we know we can do this part of the puzzle, but the rest of it I'm a bit stumped on. Oh, we can go through there. Let's go through here first. I forgot we opened that up. Milling mechanism.
The grinding wheel dislodged. Gotta disconnect the main wheel from the milling stone. Somehow.
Oh, I know how.
Wood piece got jammed in the rivets.
Can you get it out?
No. Tension from the wheels got it wedged. Only way maybe would be to cut it.
Or Stahlhandgranata! Bro, Stahlhandgranata. No. A dagger? Oh, cut it. Hold on. Hold on. If we combine these, we have a bone saw, don't we? Or didn't they already come like that beforehand? Dagger? I wonder if we can make a torch. That. Alright, oh, we don't have the lighter anymore. Right, no idea. Blockage in the mechanism. What? I don't even see the blockage. Right, forget about that for now. Let's go and recharge this battery, because at least we know what we can do with it. And we'll try and figure this out later on. That's not where I want to be. Look, there's a milling mechanism there. Machine. Charge it, baby. I've got a charge battery. Oh, we might be able to fuck about with it now, though. Oh, we need to seal that. We don't need a pressurized cut. We need to seal it. There we go.
The bear got the hydraulics going.
Good job, Mose. Search the sub. You have to find those suits.
My Charlie.
Excellent. Excellent.
I do not like this.
What was this? A prison?
Oh, no. It was a pantry.
Kane.
Seasoning accoutrement. The collection of seasoning salts and various sauces at first suggest a desperate collection of meager supplies. though their presence here suggests a bleaker application. They were putting tomato sauce on motherfuckers' fingers. Brutal. We can leave there. Where's this to? Going down.
Books,
Library.
Charlie.
All rotting where they lay.
Captain must have been a religious guy.
One of the old religions. Russian Orthodox would make sense.
Before Cain killed God. Relics. Memories of the lost that no one even remembers. All those who pass suffer this fate. To be forgotten.
Not everyone. I will never forget hope.
You are an empathic spirit, my friend. I admire you.
Farhan, stay awake, Farhan.
I am trying, Moses. With all my strength.
Oh, hello
Shiny.
there.
A puzzle.
An impossible one, I'm afraid. The numbers on the dials have worn off. Or were never there.
Nothing is impossible.
Ah. Right, what we will find is it'll be a numbered sequence, how many times you press each one. Let's find that information.
So young. So proud.
Baked beans. A saw without a blade, there we go. So now we can make a saw, which will help us get through that. That thing with the man. Boom, look at this bad boy. Open a tin of beans. This might be a bit overkill. Ah, tin of beans. No, can't do that. Fair enough. Let's get back to the bay. We can weigh something, can't we? What would we want to weigh? Ah, I know what to do. I know what to do. This is going to be some Indiana Jones type shit puzzle. We're going to have to get a certain weight of something to open something, I bet. The lemur is no longer operational. We are stranded. Andre is gone, drowned. He went against both my advice and direct orders. I had no choice but to seal it all off from engineering when the flood had started. He should have followed orders. He should have listened. God protect us all. Tribulation, that is what this is. A test from God to gauge if we are worthy of rejoining him. And this is from Captain Nikolai Boynia. The devils outside try our minds, while inside we tear at our own hearts. But they must understand this is his way. He is faithful and just. If we confess our sins, he will forgive and purify us all from unrighteousness, and so we shall be delivered. I shall save these men yet. Many will be purified, made spotless and refined, but the wicked will continue to be wicked. You intend to harm me, Kisa, but God intends all things for good, the completion of our task, the salvation of our souls. None of the wicked will understand, but those who are wise will. It is of more importance to the Lord that a man acknowledge and confess his sickness and cry for help in his heart than with the tongue, for the tongue is capable of deception, but the heart is not. I have failed them, they are lost to sin. Goncharov roams my ship with his pack, his rage unchecked. Igregovich indulges the men's gluttony, disrespecting his sacred duty. Gronk has disappeared entirely, surrendering to sloth, and Sergei succumbs to fits of dread. Despite my misinstructions, my attempts to mold him into a man like Andre. Andre, I failed you most of all. With your strength we could have saved them. The evil shall not stand in my sight. The devils call to me, they know the time has come. Their calls crescendo in my soul. So I say my strength is perished, and so is my hope from the Lord. If we cannot be saved, then I shall be the one to deliver us to damnation. Most Holy Virgin, look upon me, I smile for you. I thought I heard the voice of God, but I was wrong. I then heard the voice of Satan, but I was wrong again. The mundane notions of men kept fooling me into thinking there was a purpose in our being stranded here. I have led these men into sin, and they went willingly. Even young Sergei, so fearful, so pure, he partook our craven feast with equal zeal. They are awash in sin, and I with them. Why does it say he prayed with himself? Why not aloud? Because God listens more carefully to what his heart says than his lips. What a man thinks and feels as he prays to God is more important than the words in his tongue forms. The tongue is capable of delusion, but the heart does not delude. I hear the devil shrieking again. They are the product of my broken mind. But the shrieks seem so real, so insistent. Wait, I need a drink. I could save where the putrid rot of sin exact its toll. I'm certain the other men are suffering too. I could save Serenza from his pain, his timorousness, but I cannot grant relief to the others. They would prevent me. There is another way. The torpedoes remain untouched, still bristling with power. The arming key is hidden in my safe. So will God choose between two men for his house, and will choose not the one who appears outwardly righteous, but the one whose heart is filled with God's healthy righteousness. I shall bring this demonic circus down, Andre, and rejoin you last. Okay. There's a code in here. 2 1 1 2 1 1 Shit. I thought there was a code there, but there's only 3 numbers. 211. There's 4. I mean that's fine. 'Cause if that is correct, oh, we can get it from the log, can't we? Right, wait there. Yep. I don't know if that means something happened or that there's 10 possibilities. There's 10 different numbers. Yeah, that's reset. Let me just have a quick... Right, I don't know. I don't know what this could be or where it could be. I don't see any other possible codes in here. Right, let's keep going. You might find another one of his diaries somewhere else. Lieutenant Andrew Burke. While I'm cut off and likely to soon perish, I do so with a light heart, knowing that Nikolai will protect the men, including my brother Kisa. To his last breath, if they must face death, he will guide them to a noble end. Kisa, I pray that you remember my advice. Wait there. Remember my advice to you. Do not let your emotions control you. You're a good man and a fine sailor. You have won the men's respect by your virtues, and I know you would. Please help Nikolai. I know you do not trust him, but he is a good man, the best I have ever known. Gronk is a genius, at his core, a decent person, but he will not be able to support Nikolai alone. He will need your strength. Please, brother, do this for me. Dimitri, do not do, no going back. Save their souls. Right, I do not know Morse code. I don't know what the fuck that means. Ah. We can figure this out. That means that. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 words. That's that. 3 words. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Right. Okay. So even though I don't know Morse code or what this is, I can figure this code out. S. That's S. 3 dots is S. Let's just test this out. Souls. 3 dots is S. Yeah, it is. Okay, we know what that is. Excellent. I lost 2 people today. Kisa is dead by the hand of the man I trusted most. I knew... Oh, shit. No. No, I was trying to link this up with that little poem, and otherwise I don't think that's going to work. I lost 2 people today. Kisa is dead by the hand of the man I trusted most. I know his murder is not my fault, but I cannot help feeling it is my responsibility, and this burden weighs too heavily. I have lost my dear brother, who only wanted to protect those in need, and my closest friend, whoever that man is out there. It is not the Nikolai I knew. There was no reason left for me to fight. I apologize for leaving you alone with this mess, Dimitri, but you just tell me to stop pissing around and get on with it, and so I shall.
This is a door, but how can it open?
The radiation door, my friend. It will only open in cases of exposure. The escape suits would lie beyond it. You must open it.
Radiation.
In the possibility of a hull breach, the watertight seal will be deployed unless radioactive materials are detected in the torpedo room. Is it a live torpedo?
Another bomb.
This one's a little more powerful, Bear.
Is that a nuke?
Yes, a smaller warhead. Designed for minimal fallout, maximum destruction. And likely radioactive after all this time. A relic of another era.
We need some sort of key card for that, don't we? Right. I imagine we get the key card from the safe. Yeah, I am a bit stumped. Gotta be some information that I've missed. Don't ask us what I was trying. I was just trying to see if we could weigh anything. Ah. What is this? Why? What could we do with that? Right, tell you what, let's leave it here. We're stuck with the bear for now. There's something we need to use on there and I don't know what it is. Is it some sort of like, do we need to look inside? What we can do is we can fix this wooden thing all the way back with him because we've got the saw now. So we can solve the code riddle if we find another piece of the code, but we haven't. Or I don't think we have. This way. I want to see if we can do anything with this brake thing yet. We're still stuck on how to release the brake. Tin of beans? Nope. Okay, let's get this done.
Another body. And
What?
I don't think it's human.
It is one of the native inhabitants of this place. And you are right. They are not human. Not anymore.
Farhan. Still with us, are you?
To the end, I think.
Got it. Water wheels free.
Way to go. Now get out of there.
Fast as I can.
How do we... It's a troglodyte. The man thing lies broken, dark fluids running from the shattered cowl and burst body. Pallid rubber skin and inhuman digits twitch with them evaporating ghost life. I'm just trying to think how we release the brake. Unless we're only allowed to do it now since there's no water. And that is definitely the brake, isn't it? Turn it anti-clockwise. Got to be. Auto-locking mechanism is engaged, stopping the pod from descending further. However, in the process, extreme friction has damaged part of the brake, seizing it up. Unless it needs some lubricant, it actually might need a tin of beans. Can we just open the tin of beans? No. This has got me flummoxed. She can't go anywhere. Yeah, she's fucked. Yeah, she's only for combining. So she couldn't open this tin of beans. Well, I think we are stuck now. I think we're at a point now where we are actually stuck. I don't know what to do anymore. Nothing's helping with anything. That weighs 16. Why is that? Ah. One 6. That could be the code for the thing. But that's only 2 digits. $16. Two. Ah, this is a fucking lad. This is a stretch, this. Nope. I need help.
These locks move behind the door. I wish I could hear the sound they make.
Well... Ah, we need a listening device. How the fuck do we listen? Oh my god. No? A listening device. You fucking got a listening device? You got a big fucking microphone. Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Oh, you dickhead. You dickhead. We need to make a listening. This is fucking ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard this. Watch this. That's not a stethoscope. How do we cut the top off a ton of fucking beans? How hard is it to open a tin of beans that's even got a fucking lip there, man? Because if we empty this out, we can put our ear towards it and be like, oh yes, I can listen to this shit. Unless maybe we can just do that anyway. Lads, how hard can it be to open up a tin of fucking beans? I know what I need to do, I can't do it. Mate. Open the beans. There's no way. I don't know why this is more difficult than it actually needs to be. The logic is flawed. You're telling me I can't get into a tin of beans with a fucking knife, a bludgeon device, a hand grenade, or just brute force? Lads, I've got more tools than I need to open up a tin of fucking beans. I just feel it's got something to do with this combining or breaking down mechanic. Beans. And a fucking knife, dickhead. Beans and a hand grenade. Beans and a scepter. Nope. I know. Do you want to eat some... Does this thing want to eat some beans? Do you want to eat some beans, mate? Doesn't like beans. Well, I guess I am stuck. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna have to look at a guide. I don't know how to open this tin of fucking beans. I know what to do. We need to put the beans on there and listen to it, and then we'll be able to hear the lock click. So it's got nothing to do with the Morse code that I thought it would be, which would actually be clever, but they've never. I don't know, lads. What could open beans? Do you know what it is? I'm not even going. I'm just going to look at a guide because I'm not walking about this fucking massive area trying to find what I've missed. It's going to be something dog shit like last time. I seriously need to look at the puzzles in this game. Like it's bad. Like, right, come on then. What am I looking for? I've got an idea. Finding page. Beans. Right. Found that. Done. I'm miles past all this shit. Right, wait there. Wait, so there's an item I've just seen that I don't have. What the fuck? Lads, there's an item I don't have that obviously I need. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god, lads. Surprise, surprise. The game is dog shit. Surprise, surprise. Are we all in this room not surprised that progress is complete liquid dog shit? Fuck this game. Like, this game is fucking dog shit at times. It's a really good game, but it's fucking dog shit at the same time. See this locked door that we couldn't get through? Well, now I can't get through. What? It says that we should be allowed through this door like ages ago. Like, this is back when this happened. Calaban will negotiate a deal. This happened ages ago. So I tell you, lads, can I tell you something? We tried this. When we first got this Calaban and fresh stem, I tried to use this. Do you know how it said we have to combine Calaban with her? I tried doing this by like clicking it, but you can't. How do I combine them? Then it'll let us through this door. Oh man, fuck off, lads. Never in the game have you been taught to do that. Never. Never. Watch this, lad. Let me fucking show you something. Shut up, you mug. No one cares.
Kane, we are joined. You are honored. Do you get the ramifications of this? There are only 9 Newmen, Charlie. 9 AIs. To integrate with one, members of the church sacrifice themselves to do it. They give up everything. Willingly. They're the most important assets the corporation has. Every member of it will want us dead now. They'll come for us, no matter where we go, no matter what deals you've made.
It doesn't matter.
It could not matter more. Yellow Leaf wants to use this AI to destroy Kane.
The data I possess, trillions of lines of code, of secrets. My betrayal will not go unpunished.
You see? You have just self-destructed our entire...
Okay, we're recording. How are you feeling today? You can talk to me, it's okay. You're safe. Can you tell me how you're feeling?
Okay.
Just okay?
Okay.
No.
Alright. Well, okay isn't bad. It could be worse, couldn't it?
I'm scared.
Stop it.
I'm sure you are, sweetheart, but you're safe here. Nothing can hurt you. Can you tell me your name?
Don't.
Try and remember your...
Hope.
That's wonderful. That's very good. Yes, your name...
Stop this! Hope. Damn you. Damn you.
They sent me this recording. Proof of life. She's waiting, Mac. She's real.
Hope is alive.
Not hope.
If you would just listen to the entire...
No. Never play that again.
Mac.
Never. Hope.
You waste time with these trivialities. We must leave this place.
Came damned right.
Yeah, lads. Never. Never has it. You've never been taught in this game that you can use items on yourself. That's never been a thing. And if it was a thing, there should have at least been a part in the tutorial, like everything else, where it was like, oh, I'm getting a bit hot. Okay, maybe use a fucking damp cloth on you to cool you down while you're in a steam room or some shit like that, right? Fucking nothing. So when I was trying to go, which is logical, let's go, alright, we're going to use this fucking thing. Boom, attach it to a character. Oh, you can't attach things to your character. Can't do that. Oh no, you got to drop it over here. First and only time, I bet you, I'll put money on it, that'll be the first and only time in this entire game where you have to drop it onto the avatar here. After dog shit, fuck this game. Right, anyways, call an episode there. When we come back next episode, we'll actually be able to get through this fucking door and make progress, right? Lads, please, games in the future, developers, anyone that's listening to this, don't do this in your games. It's if you ever make a puzzle in a game and you think this is the first time the player ever has to do this, you might want to add it to your fucking tutorial. See you in the next one, lads.